Let me see if bro know what he talking about.
Z half in the back of the building, aka Hood Santa. So today I got a very interesting video, man. Today I'm finna be talking about handsome men game. You know how handsome guys should move, and it's different from other guys. So if you're a naturally handsome dude, you're a naturally good looking dude, or maybe you were an average looking dude, but you improve your looks. You know what I'm saying? You starting to you looks maxed. You're getting in the gym. You're getting in better shape. You're looking better. Your skin is clearer. Whatever. Basically, you are improving yourself and you're looking better. And you're starting.
Let's see what he talking about. I don't know why I'm not the clickbait. I mean thumbnail. Let's see if bro know what he talking about.
And you're starting to realize that you have more options. If you're a decent looking guy or a handsome looking guy, you have to move different. You cannot move the same way as a guy who doesn't look good or as opposed to how you moved in the past. Okay. As a handsome guy, you have to move differently. Let me explain. So, what I've noticed, not even just in my personal life, but from other guys, like I've just noticed this with women and men, just time and time again. Let's say you can take a dude. Let's say he's a 7, which is pretty attractive. You know what I'm saying? 5, in my opinion, is like average. 5 is not bad. It's average. So if you're a 7, that's pretty attractive. So let's say you have a guy who's a 7. If you're a 7 as a guy, you're gonna notice that you're gonna be approached by 5 and below. Maybe 6. Actually, no, I take it back. Sometimes 6 is too. Sixes, 6 and below are going to be all over you, right? You will get approached mainly by 5 and below, but sometimes 6 as well. And you won't really get approached by girls who are 7 and higher. That's not going to happen. So if you're a 7 in terms of looks as a guy, and that's all you have, just looks, like you don't have any money, status, and you're a 7. In terms of attraction, you are a 7.
I don't know what he talking about.
I've personally, what I've seen, you are not going to be approached or get choosing signals by women who are a 7 or higher. That's not going to happen because women are hypergamous. They want a date up. So the only girls that you'll be able to get, like the only girls, I'm not going to say the only girls that you'll be able to get, the only girls who will be on your body heavy, the girls who will be like giving you choosing signals like crazy, just find any reason to talk to you, come around you. They just want to be around you. They want to smash you. Is usually going to be a 5 or a 6 and below. Okay, if you're a 7 as a guy. And it's your job as a handsome guy to use discernment. Like, as a handsome dude, you cannot move like a thirsty guy because that will bring your attraction down. If you're a 7, you have to act like it. And the way you act like it is you don't give women who don't look as good as you the world. Like, you cannot simp over women who don't look. I mean, you shouldn't be simping in general, but in particular, you really shouldn't be simping over
What he
girls who
talking
don't
about?
look as good as you. So if you're a 7 and a 5 woman, a woman who's a 5 is trying to get at you, like she on your body heavy, you cannot interact with her as if she's a 7 or higher. I'm sorry. I know it sounds fucked up. I know it sounds kind of mean, but I'm telling you, this is where the dating game gets fucked up because dudes
I
who
disagree.
have significantly more value than the woman start simping or acting like the girls on their level. You have to let these girls know, listen, you're not on my level.
Yo, it's called being humble, and it's just called respect, bro. Just because I look better, all right. For one, women outnumber men 4 to 1, and then when you handsome, you know what I'm saying? There's more handsome. Like, it's harder to find a handsome man than it is. You know what I'm saying? To find, nah, hold on. How do I want to word this? How do I want to word this? I have to pick how I say this precisely, because he all over the place in my opinion. I'm a handsome guy. I don't struggle with women, and like he's talking about 7s. You can't like a lot of that shit he was saying. Like, nigga, cat. I don't know what dating up is, because again, I don't put nobody on a pedestal. If you look good, you look good. That's that. I look good. I don't know what a girl gonna give me as a rating, but I do know we all ugly to somebody. Again, I'm humble. You see, folks get folks look max, whatever this word is now, look max, and you forget to be humble. Like always be humble. We're all human beings, and you gotta treat each person with decency. Simple. Like just be a human being. Like just because you think you look better than somebody, that's your ego playing a factor too. 'Cause at the end of the day, you still ugly to somebody. But like to what bro is saying, no, be humble. Treat women with respect. Don't simp, but I'ma always talk to a girl like she's on my level. Like I want you to be comfortable. I talk to a girl as if I knew her all my life. Like a lot of players ask me how I do it, bro. That's like, bro, I make women comfortable. You're not gonna make a woman comfortable by talking down on her, by making her insecure around. What's your words? Like naturally, women be insecure around me because I'm a handsome man. And a handsome man, an attractive man, yes, it makes women insecure. You should already know this psychologically, though. Once you know this, it should even fuel your game even more to be humble because you already know. Women are the most shallow people on earth, and the prettiest women are the most insecure. So, again, you're confusing the brothers, man. I'm sure the message is like, I ain't let him finish, but like some things he was just saying was just throwing me off. I'm like, wait, hold on. The prettiest women are the most insecure. Because at the end of the day, that pretty girl knows there's another girl out there prettier than her. And remember what I just told you, women outnumber men 4-1. When you're a handsome man at that number like it doubles. It's definitely harder to find a handsome man than it is to find a beautiful girl. Everybody look good in 2024. But a handsome man, then you got swagger, you got game, you got charm. That's what women love, charm. Women don't like action figures. Women don't like men who pull up in the club or the party and you just on the wall all day. That's a sassy man. You want women to chase you. No. I'm as handsome as I am. I could fall back or I could pursue. I'm a traditional type of guy though, and that's what ladies love about me. I still pursue subtly though, not thirsty, subtly, bro. I just throw my little hints, my little compliments. I know how to charm a woman up. A lot of men, you know what I'm saying, you listen to these red pill dudes and like you just go 100% one angle. Strike a balance. I'm sure his message, like I'm gonna let him finish. You know what I'm saying? We got 12 minutes left in this video, but I had to comment on that. Had to.
Level. You don't have to say it. Don't say it outright. Don't say like, listen, baby, you're not on my level. Don't say it, but it's shown through your actions. You don't text her back as fast. You're not really pressed about it. You kind of hit her up whenever you want.
This is telling me though, like, so what are you saying though? If she looks better, you're gonna do the opposite? I'm treating all women the same like that because as a man, it's your duty to be working on yourself on the regular. Like you should already be moving with a purpose as a man. It shouldn't matter the rating of a woman. No, all women get that treatment. That's what I'm saying. Like, be humble, be humble, be humble. Always be humble. My father tells me be humble and be humble. Women don't like a cocky, arrogant motherfucker. They do when they don't. They like the cocky when it's borderline confident, not when it's arrogant. But like he says, see, this is a good thing why I ain't jump on, bro. I let him finish and he threw some more jabs, he threw some more examples. He's right. But you should be doing that for all women. You shouldn't just be selective with the women you text back hours later and shit like that. And that shit is corny too, bro. If you on your phone, just answer that shit, bro. Cause then when you really busy, you really busy. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas act. Sooner or later that mask is gonna fall off. That mask is gonna fall off. And you only playing yourself. But yeah, we gonna
When
let's go
she's
to
when she's when she's talking to you, you're kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, for sure. Like you're not like, oh, yeah, yeah, like it's just whatever. Talking to her is like it's like whatever. And I'm not, and I know other guys, guys in the red pill space will say like, handsome guys got to stop sleeping with fives and sixes and fours, and I kind of disagree with that. I mean, that's up to you. If you want to do that, if you're a seven as a guy and you want to sleep with a five, I mean, okay, that's up to you. But what I really would not do is like court her, jump through the hoops to like try to get her, or
fair
you know what I'm
game.
saying? Like I wouldn't do that
Facts. You're not
because
supposed to.
then you're going to make her start to think like, hey, okay, I guess I'm a seven. I'm getting courted by this seven. I guess I'm a seven now. So yeah, I'm gonna start moving.
Last thing, my father, a wise man, still pulling 20 euros. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. A 7 to you could be a 10, a 9 to me. Could be a 3 to Johnny Bravo. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everybody beauty standards is different. Be yourself too, bruh. Don't be jumping on the bandwagon. Be yourself. Like you think somebody's attractive, they're attractive. But I'm just even me, bro. There's somebody out there in the world that don't find me attractive, and that's cool. That's what helps me play the game even better. I'm humble. Like niggas gotta be humble, bruh. Humble.
Like I'm a 7. Like, no. This is what this y'all wonder why women have such high egos, because guys who are above them on paper start treating them like they're equal. Like, no, we're not equal. And not from a human standpoint. Of course, we're all equal in that aspect. But in terms of the sexual marketplace, we're not all equal. There's definitely a hierarchy. There's definitely people who look better than other people, who have more status and money. Like, bro, there's clearly a hierarchy. So, as a handsome guy, you have to basically you have to act the part. Okay, you can't just be
like what? You know how many niggas, how many quote unquote, like, if we're gonna go handsome just off of like aesthetic on social media,
Get up to 6 accounts per household and unlimited
dudes with 100K plus followers be still thirst trapping? They're still seeking validation. Thirst trapping, you're seeking validation, right? So I'm just like, hey man, listen, man. I just wanted to hear what he's gonna say with move better. That's what made me click on the video.
I'm trying to figure out a way to describe it in a nice way, bruh. You can't just be treating every girl like she's a 10, okay?
No.
Personally, this is how I look at it personally.
But you treat every girl like she's a human being.
If I'm a 7 as a guy, and most women want you to jump through the hoops, they want you to court them, take them on a date, get to know them, you know what I'm saying, and do all these things, which I don't mind. I don't mind going through the courting process to getting to know a woman, and you know what I'm saying, that's cool. I'm not doing that for a woman who looks less attractive than me. I'm only doing that for a woman who is also a 7 or above. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to jump through hoops.
You can't compare a woman's beauty to a man's beauty. Like women got attack and defense. This is the attack, they titties, and the defense. Like I don't know what you kind of mean by that. Like maybe you can compare it to your exes. Cool, but I don't know.
And be a provider and be a protector and do all these masculine things and give my all to a woman who looks less attractive than me. I look at it like this.
So what, you gonna give all that to a girl that looks more attractive than you? You're putting her on a pedestal, brother. I don't know.
A woman's primary agency is her beauty, her looks. So that's really your only, I mean, it's not her only job, but that's her main job. If you don't even beat me in that department, what are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it sounds fucked up. I'm sorry, but bro, what are we talking about? I'm not dealing with the woman who looks less attractive than me. That doesn't make sense, and y'all shouldn't either. Now, here's the other thing. Here's the other side about being handsome. Depending on the level of how handsome you are, you can intimidate a lot of women. Because
boom. That's what I was getting at though, for sure. Like I definitely do intimidate a lot of women until they talk to me or until I talk to them. Because yo, I was just at the Super Bowl party just last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever the Super Bowl was, right? As soon as I pop in, right? Actually, I was there before my cousins and like all the other ladies and guests. I ain't gonna lie, it was a nice ratio, right? But I pulled up to the joint and I was there. Like obviously, when you there by yourself, you don't know nobody. You're gonna keep it quiet. Like so, I kept it quiet. You know, I waited for the food to come. We did have some liquor. You feel me? I ate some food. Two of my cousins pulled, three of my cousins pulled up. The rest of the guys and the host, all the ladies pulled up. I started munching, right? I started munching. Long story short, once I got some fuel in me, you know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the night, I left with like 10 numbers. No cap. Or let me say 10 so like whatever you want to call it, 10 socials. Cool. Let me just left with a couple numbers, but 10 socials. A lot of the girls, you know, they was telling me they thought I was bougie. They thought I was this. They thought I was that. But once we started talking, like they fucked with the vibe. And it makes me laugh because yeah, when you were handsome, man, like I could tell by my like I was just chilling to myself. I'm very confident. So when I'm very like a confident man is content with himself because he knows why he's confident, which thus makes him content. So I move like that. Shorty made me laugh. A couple of them said that to me. It made me laugh. I was like, damn. As she's putting her shit in my phone, I'm laughing. And she's like, for real though, but you mad cool though. Like, and it's a lot of girls. Like my dad already told me handsome men, like I said, make women insecure. So since I know this already, it's already there psychologically. I already know. You can't psych me out of myself. You can't. I pick and choose when I want to say something. And again, if I didn't have that charm, if I ain't had that charm to sweep these ladies up, bruh, I'd have been looking like some other niggas there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a ladies man, bro. Why I'm a ladies man? Because I show respect. I treat women with respect. I'm humble. But do I think I'm of course. Of course. But I do intimidate women until they get to know me, until they talk, until I talk to them. Because again, I don't wait for women to chase me. They do. They do. You know, women got their subtle ways of chasing. They might come right at you. What's your name? Ooh, ooh. You think you all that? Or you got some hoes. You know, they got a couple ways. Or they might just put themselves in the area space for you to throw the jab. It's up to you if you're going to throw the jab. I'm going to throw that jab when I feel like it. So I throw the jab and they come around. They like, you a cool dude. And I'm like, I know. You know what I'm saying? Don't get big head now. But it's not big head. I just know myself. Again, because I'm confident, which makes me content. So I'm content. I pick and choose when I want to strike. You know what I'm saying? I pick and choose when I want to strike. But yeah, let me let bro go on.
Because again, women are the ones who are supposed to be the beautiful sex. They're the ones who are supposed to be the looks. So if you come in and you look better than her or you look really good, she's going to become intimidated because most guys aren't beautiful. Most guys aren't handsome. So
You know,
if you're a really handsome guy, she may become intimidated and she may reject you. She'll say any dumb shit, but she'll reject you just because she's I don't like using the word insecure, but that's really what it is. A lot of y'all got to be mindful. There's a good amount of women who will reject you or try to like downplay your looks because they're intimidated by your looks.
mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And if you're a really handsome dude, some girls will get intimidated by it. No, some girls will like it. Some girls will like throw themselves at you. But then there are other women who will become intimidated by it. And they'll try to downplay it. They'll try to act like you're not all that because it helps their ego. They don't want you. Like a lot of women will try to like bring you down and like crush your ego because they feel they hate seeing a nigga with a big ego.
If you got an ego, that's why I say be humble. So if you're already thinking about, oh, I look better than her, you got an ego. Or she look better than me, pedestal, ego. Like, you should just be humble. We're all equal. Just know what you got, and that's it.
Ego. So you got to be mindful of that. Just if you're a handsome dude, you know where you stand. You know that you look good. You don't need validation from women. Don't let them try to,
Bingo.
crush your ego or downplay your looks. You know where you stand. So that's another thing about being a handsome guy.
We've been living it since day one. Glorious, beautiful.
But yeah, man. I mean, when it comes to like the women throwing themselves at you, it's really up to you if you want to act on it. When I was younger, and I don't maybe this is oversharing, but fuck it, y'all my niggas, so I'm gonna just say it. When I was younger, man, I could get a bunch of girls, and I was wondering why, and I never understood why. I could get a bunch of girls who look less attractive than me. So let's say back then I was like a 6. I could get a bunch of 5s and 4s and 3s easily. Easily. I could get a bunch of 3, 4s and 5s
Those numbers is horrendous, bro. Like,
easily. But eventually, man, when you sleep with a bunch of 3s and 4s and 5s and women who are less attractive than you, and it's like, and you'll know because once you have sex with them, it's like, damn, I don't even want to be with this woman anymore. Like, there's nothing. I only wanted to have sex with you. That is it. That's how you know, like, you weren't really attracted to her. And you'll start to realize you gain nothing from sleeping with a bunch of women who are less attractive than you. Like, it's not fulfilling. And when I was younger, I used to just be slaying 3s and 4s and 5s. So let's say I was a 6. You slay a bunch of 4s and 5s. It's like, then
what if you was 6 slaying 6s
what? Like,
and 7s and 8s? Because you're a humble. It's all about your mindset, bro. Like the boys out here throwing numbers. For me, all the joints that I slayed look good. I could walk out in public. I'm not ashamed of my body count. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I could even cuff a lot of the girls, but I'm the one that run away from love. I don't know if it's just my luck, but a lot of the girls I smack look good. And you would smack them too. I promise you.
What's next is pointless, and that's like eventually you want, if you're a 6, you want a 6 woman. You want a woman who looks as good as you or even better than you, because she's supposed to be the beautiful sex, right? And
When a man's beautiful, it's natural, bro. All we can get is a haircut. All I can get is a cut. You got women get makeup, extensions, eyelash, eyeliner, you name it, nails, like come on, you name it. A man can only get a haircut. Can only get a haircut. So when a man is handsome, he got you beat already. He got you beat, shorty. Like if that man think like that, that's man sassy. Me, like I said, I'm humble. I talk like I'm humble.
the thing is, you really have to, again, it comes down to discernment and having what's the word? And having discipline. There are going to be women who throw themselves at you as a handsome guy, or women who make it easy for you.
Yeah, that's true.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what you should go for. Just because a woman makes it easy for you doesn't mean that that's the right choice. Again, if you're like a 7, 8, 9 guy and a 5 or a 6 makes it easy for you, of course she's going to make it easy for you.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to be like, nah, it's okay, I'm good. She's not up to my standard. Basically what I'm saying is you have to have a standard.
Yes.
You definitely have to have standards.
Of course.
If you're an attractive guy, you are exceptional. You are at a different level.
Of course.
Your standards have to go up with it. You cannot act the same way like you did before, because it will lower your value. If you're an attractive guy, really attractive guy, but all you're doing is just sleeping with a bunch of 3s and 4s and 5s, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's no.
What are you doing?
He's right.
Stop doing that shit. One, it's fucking up the dating market. It's fucking up the dating game, skewing the market, making these 3s and 4s and 5s, thinking that they're all that. And 2, you're not going to be fulfilled. You're not getting what you want. All you're doing is just
settling.
You're going after easy pussy.
Settling. That's what you're doing, is settling. I don't settle. So I can agree with bro. I don't settle. Like I get what I want. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I don't. Rarely I fuck up though if I don't get what I want. Being petty. You know what I'm saying? Because like my dad say, pretty guys have attitudes, just like pretty women too. So sometimes I skip out on pussy from a 10. On God. On God. Just to prove a point. Yeah. Just to prove a point. Yeah, I'll dub a bitch. Yes. Like, yeah, on some petty shit. If she did something to blow my shit, like, yeah. Pussy ain't worth all that. But I do regret it though.
That's not good. When you're younger, it's cool, but then you start to realize that going after easy pussy when they're not attractive, when you don't actually like the woman, you don't want to be with this woman, you don't want to have more with this woman and spend time with her, go out and have fun and watch movies and do all this cool shit, have companionship, you'll realize that it's pointless to just
That's a fact.
Always try to sleep with women just because it's easy.
Facts.
Especially when you're not attracted to them like that. Like it's just pussy to you. So
nah.
That's what you gotta.
I'll be attracted to the girls I smash. Like I have to be. I have to be. I've always had the fear of a girl going out in public saying she fucked me. And that, like, I already knew this as a I'd always had that fear of a girl going out and saying she slept with me. And then what the other bad bitches gonna think? Like, damn, this nigga just put his dick in anything. Like, damn, he really just fucked anything. Like, I can't have that on my name. So I'm stingy with my shit. I ain't gonna lie. I could never, like them 2 a.m.s, I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't do it.
Watch out for when it comes to being a handsome guy. And also, another thing about being a handsome dude, a lot of dudes will become kind of intimidated or jealous by you as well. You'll know.
Facts. 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 Pillow talk will hate on you, sneak diss. That shit is crazy. That's why I be cool with the ladies, bro. I be cool with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? They be telling me this shit. I act like I don't know nothing. My mans know how I play that shit. Smooth, bro. I keep it P, bro. Fuck, I'm gonna fight over some puss for it? Like, come on, bro. it just tell me a lot about you as a man, though. You really talking shit about me, bro. You ain't gotta use my name to get some pussy. Oh, you seen this dude with this girl? Or you seen him? He was with her. Or you seen like, come on, why we doing that? Why we doing that, player? Whole time I'm not even worried about you, bro. I don't even want the girl you pillow talking to like that, and she still look good. But now I might just want her now, just cause you did all that. I might.
Notice a
But
lot
yeah,
of guys will kind of like dudes will kind of be like standoff. Not every dude. This isn't every dude. Some guys will actually like think it's cool that you get a bunch of bitches and they'll like, you know what I'm saying, want to be around you. But other guys will become intimidated
that's
and they'll
true.
like kind of hate on you. And
That's
you'll
true.
notice that guys will kind of go out of their way to like talk shit about you or hate
Yeah,
on you
yeah,
because you look good and they can see that girls like you and they're not getting the same amount of attention.
yeah.
And yeah, man. So as much as I talk about girls, a lot of dudes will become intimidated as well if you're a really attractive
Of
dude,
course.
and they see that all the girls want you, and it's like it's a struggle for them to get girls. They're going to start having animosity towards you,
That's
and
true.
that's another thing you just got to watch out for. Like watch the friends that you keep around you because a
Facts.
lot of dudes can get jealous too, bro. Once you start getting successful, looking better, improving your looks, a lot of dudes are going to start being jealous as well. Um,
It's
so
facts.
yeah, man. And
But like what niggas fail to realize is not just the looks. See, I keep going into detail. Be humble. You got a charm. Like there's a reason why a bunch of women want me. There's a reason. It's not just because I'm handsome. Or to my view, whoever watching this video, it's not because you're handsome. That's the only reason, bruh. That shit, like a toy. They gonna get tired of that toy just because the toy just bends the way they want it to bend every time. Like boring. But when you got that swagger, charm, you intelligent, charismatic. Come on, bro. Like that's what keeps women, because they gonna talk about you. One talk about you to the other one, boop. They gonna talk about the other, boop, to the other friend, boop, boop, boop. Start sharing your social media pages. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
um, I'm trying to think what else. It was something else I wanted to bring up.
Has Kyrie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
How was the math test?
Don't want to talk about it.
What do you want to talk about, brother?
Oh yeah. Um, and the thing is, if you're a handsome guy, don't get too consumed with your looks. Don't be one of those guys who the last thing you want to do is be like a real pretty boy who's like feminine. If you're a good looking dude, you
Facts.
still want to maintain that masculine aura about yourself. So you want to have a balance of both. You still want to be a roughneck. You want to be a man. You want to still act like a man. But a part of looks maxing is,
What I said.
you know, looking in the mirror, making sure you look good. But you don't want to get to the point where you're like a woman taking hours to get ready in the morning. Like, no, you still need to have that masculine aura about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Women still want a masculine guy. So you need to have a balance of masculinity and looking good. So
See, I'm
don't
seeing
be
eye to eye with
consumed
him
with
now.
your looks and trying to be a pretty boy and more pretty and feminine and soft. Like, no, you need to still be a man, still need to be, you know what I'm saying,
That's what I
masculine,
said
know
early.
what your duties are. You understand that you need to be dominant. You're the dominant one,
Yeah.
but also you're working on your looks to become more attractive as well. So just be mindful when you're on the journey of looks maxing or when you're a really handsome dude, you don't want to be the type of dude that's like pretty boy handsome. Like he's like a pretty boy. He's like soft. He's like feminine handsome. No, you want to be masculine. Like you want to have that masculine handsomeness, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, man, that's really all I had to say about when it comes to being a handsome dude. It's pros and cons to it. It's not
Yep.
all, you know what I'm saying, roses and peaches and shit. Like it's a lot
Facts.
of downside to it,
He hit it. He
downsides
hit
to
it.
it as well. But honestly,
He
I
hit
think
it.
it's worth it, so definitely
Of
look
course.
smacks, become the most attractive that you can because
Of
I think the
course.
benefits outweigh the cons. But I'm just letting y'all know both sides of, being handsome and also what you should do, how you should move when you're handsome. Because again, you have to move differently than a guy who's not as handsome. You get what I'm saying? And the thing is, as a handsome guy, you'll get a lot of things that other guys won't get. Like a lot of guys will be paying for bitches, going on multiple dates. Versus when you're a handsome guy, you can basically, like, a girl will invite you over to the crib. You can sleep with her that night. Like, you meet girls at the bar, you can take them home that night. So yeah, it's definitely pros to it. Just all I'm saying is when it comes to sleeping with women and the type of women that you deal with, I truly believe that if you're a good-looking guy, you need to have a standard, okay? That's all I'm saying. Like, you cannot, like, but because, just think about it, bro. What's the point of becoming handsome or being a handsome guy, which is rare? What's the point of being handsome if you're going to deal with average women? That makes no sense. Like, why would I do that? Like, come on, man. Y'all got to have a standard. But that's all I got for this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.